I reach the end of the trail. The air is still, and I am a hunter. The hunt has led me to the forgotten edges of this world. Seasons pass, drawing me deeper into the darkness, where I have found the truth. That my redemption is found in ashes. That I must burn away the past to set things right. Once an assassin, now their pursuer. I must destroy those who I once called brother. The air is still, and I am a hunter. Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the assassin brotherhood. These are the tenets of the creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain de Liverandre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Well, Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Nous sommes sécuritaires. Espèce de... Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated. I will teach you some manners, boy. Viens. You irresponsible wretch. How dare you show me such disrespect?
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you filth rat?
Not bad.
Talk before I bash out your brains. We will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Can't get away, corpse! Just have to pull the trigger! I've got a clear shot on my side! Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
A good catch. Yeah.
Down, or you bleed.
Get back in the grind.
You there! Get down!
Stand still.
We'll catch you in the next week.
Stop, I tell you.
Get down, now! He's doing the legger. You, stop. Go down like a sack of potatoes. We got him! Don't give over now, Close the net, lads!
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful.
Maybe you were not completely useless, Sheikh.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mud. You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, God, now.
It's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morgan was an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
A ship! She's a false shin! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Fire! Stop them, boy!
Ready to march! Double up! All hands! Fire! Hey, give me time, one! Wrong!
Crowded all on!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Shit! These
They're too strong for us.
Gunboats! Royal Warren! He's breaking up! Easy frame!
Ease off the wind! Serve us off the wind!
My ship!
Fire!
For us, Captain!
Get the mainsails into the wind! Loose and trim too!
Pull up, lads! Loose the royals!
Fire!
Say, are you down? On your mark, Captain!
Fire!
That's for us, Captain! Stations, now!
Fire!
Seems this vessel is battle ready off the road. I will return to what is left of Le Guerfort. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier is pleased with us.
Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. We're all and go. Our boots and our clothes are all in the rollicking brandy.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check.
This is not a test.
You were just an Animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you get lost. Now let's get out of here.
This is not a drill. Please
Follow me. Double time.
nearest exit.
This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Please proceed to the nearest exit. This is not a test. We repeat, this is not a test.
What's wrong with you? Come on!
Hurry! We gotta get out of here! Emergency evacuation. This is not a drill. Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic. Please proceed to the nearest exit. This is not a test. We repeat, this is not a test.
What's wrong with you? Come on!
Come on, everyone. Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
technically you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main server. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Flashing wireless signal? Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Each segment of the core needs to be powered by a beam. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins. The assassin...
Okay, so I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He's a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Mackandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit him?
I cannot know. Bonfadier has not been found.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from... Good. Now to use... With these, you can keep your pistols close. I hope that you will demonstrate more skill to your other teachers. Farewell, for now. You have done well, Shay.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. Don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Top form, Shay. You certainly know how to handle yourself. Attack from around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. Nicely done. I am surprised.
He's right there!
Huh. A classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Huh. The classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close.
He's right there!
Huh. The classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Huh. The classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Top form, Shay. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. You're almost there. know you can do better, Shay. Try again.
Faster!
Well done, Shay. Keep it up. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Go on, get a move on.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Where to?
Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we're not most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail. Crowd it all on!
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. Need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript.
The
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And you'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the Pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is there. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again. Throw you in the ocean.
On your mark!
Legion's deck! Fire!
There's the mission top!
All down! All down! Fire! Mates out! Let's go!
Brace yourselves! Here they
Jump
come!
into the drink when you can! Brace! Brace! Move it! Move it!
Fire! Loose and trip too!
Loaded, Captain!
Fire! Trip the yards off the wind! Ease off the wind! Haul it all sail!
Two up tops! Douse the mains!
Loose and...
One evening in July, I met a maid who asked me trade in a sail at Johnson. I headed away, you penny.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Two up gallant!
Haul down and clew up!
Ready to board! Hold it steady, Joe!
Fire!
She's foundering! On to plank! Ready!
On fire!
All hands ahoy! Here they come! She's foundering! Waiting orders, sir! She's burning! The dogs have burnt, sir!
House on sail!
Warship incoming!
Take them
Captain!
on fire!
Royal Navy working on it! On your mark!
Fire!
We have reinforcements, Captain!
Fire! Looks like that's the main screen! Fire! Haul in the stunsail!
horse! Ease off the way!
They're firing, sir!
Brace! Fire! Don't stay! Get off the squad! That's the cannon, boys! Brace! Crowd on every inch of sail!
Eat, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Macandal Shay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the Pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favourite son.
Connor's his favoured and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
If you call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
As much sail as you can!
Stunsails in! Blew up gallants!
Reef! Shorten all sail!
There's the main!
Clew up! Clew up!
Captain's gone for a cold death!
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, ship. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. He also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what could you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. The scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico. Jack Rackham.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Aloft, lads. Loose the royals.
Pronounce the royals and tops!
Get a move on.
Fire!
Hold your fire. Don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her.
All sail!
Haul in the sunset!
Send you straight down to hell! Ah!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
For impact!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Osman McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Trim off the wind! There's Percé, Shay.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Percé and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Haul down! Haul down!
Anchor away! Captain, how's the helm?
You'd better borrow some coin. Bartering with an empty purse won't get you very far.
Those tops are
Crowd it all on!
Douse the mizzen tops!
Fire! Reefing on tops!
Stunts
Ready! Clew up! Clew up!
What's on your mind, Captain? Rum bit of business, that. What service can I provide? Later then. What do you be needing today, then? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Il faut veiller à ce que tout reste exactement tel.
Meurtrier! Il y a de plus en plus d'anglais dans le monde. Qu'est-ce qui vous amène par ici? Bon sang, il n'y a que nous qui avons le droit de tuer. Il y a des témoins? Tout va bien. Comment sortir seul? Je vois le meurtrier. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans ce broussaille?
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
The hull patrols these waters close.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay!
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Loose sail! Without all she'll take. Ship coming after them, sir! Gunboats ahead! British! You're not alone, sir! What? On
Fire! Blues up! These are sticks!
Ready here!
Fire!
It's rumbling into the sea!
Fire! Now's on safe! Fire! All down and clear up! Fire!
Loaded, Captain!
Fire!
Here it comes! It's been hit!
Fire fast enough to hurt us back! Fire!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Fire!
Hey! We're going to hit
Fire! Loose and cut the west! Fire! Fire!
Smashed him! He's at the... Take killer, sir!
Fire! Briefing on tops!
Ready to fire,
Fire!
sir! Sail off to reef!
Let out!
Caution, sir! Land
Fire!
Look out!
That's the Royals across! Fire! Loose and... Strip the yards off the way! Loose all! Let's move! Drag them down! The last of them.
Then let us go on.
We're not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ah, Caesar. There's the gallant. Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean. He's as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated until we fry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
Then would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that, of course.
Captain's helm!
Get the mates!
Who's topsails, gallants, and royals?
Castaway!
Ease off the wind! Trim us off the wind! Unfurl!
Aloft, lads!
Cargo! Cast the drift, Captain!
Douse the royals and talk!
Reef the main!
Hold them in! Get off the wind!
Captain overboard!
Get the mates free!
Raise those sheets! Let's move!
Top scat!
There it is. Antiquity. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Short sail! Get off the...
Looks monstrous.
Can't be far.
Douse the gallants and royals! Douse all
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's eau de vie. What the devil is that?
So, do we just... Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Lost sight of him. We have to find him again. I've got a good line on him. The hour rings for your death. I see him again. We were on the right track. Get him! Ready to open fire!
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a Templar and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Why does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Shay. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often as him. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when.
Together! You're attacking our allies!
Fire!
Not at that time! Get out of range! They'll see more!
Get me some speed! Fire! No souls but made!
I'll enjoy this, I will.
Bring them in! Mates out! Let's go!
Who's tops, who's gallant?
Loose all and trim sharp! Get the mainsails into the wind!
Hey, ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do roll. But a sailor lad just like his dad, he loves the flowing bowl. A woman ashore he does adore, a girl who's plump. And round, when your money's all gone, they won't all get up, act on, sit down. Hey, come along, you jolly brave boys. Any more grog in the jar, we'll plow.
Get the mates free! Tops, got...
Storm could be dangerous.
Cliff, get ahead, sir!
Call in the stunsails!
Precious! Come on, just try to prove me wrong. Come on, folks, we've got to go.
Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. You do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Oh, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Can't be far now, Captain.
Ha! Aye. There she is!
Reef the main!
All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. 80's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colony certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Fill the sails!
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. 80's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Blockade, Captain!
This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
Aye.
Done for. Oh, let's have a word, chum. Get back here, you deaf turd! Hey!
Oi!
Stay right there. He's digging it. Get back here. He thinks he can get away. Come back, you...
Hold you! I'll have you live it out.
What's this? A rifle.
You there! Stay! Where you are.
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Cressy.
Who knows? All I've been told is that this is Lawrence Washington's residence. He and half of the guests here tonight.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Hold on.
Fresh cream on Sunday. Now the shop owners will be able to have them again. I don't want to die! God!
You think...
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Is that Blueberry Cross? Keep your mind on your work, not your stomach.
You transferred here from Boston.
Yes, I had to get away from that dreadful Thatcher.
By God, I heard rumors about that man.
How goes your sugar plantation?
Terrible. Measles broke out last month. 20 laborers dead so far.
I'm sorry to hear
Oh, splendid party, all you say.
Right. He has been looking at a fellow.
No need to worry. No. I should put in an appearance.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man. Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Washington, are you sure you wouldn't like to retire for the evening?
No. I should put in an appearance. You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it. Better hurry.
Liam, hope we brought the ship around. Is that a ship mortar? That's not sporting!
Try to get past me, I'll slow you up.
God damn it. Better hurry.
Liam, I hope you brought the ship around.
Won't take us that way. Try to get past me, I'll slow you, please.
Out of the way! Is that a ship mortar? That's not sporting!
No one gets back. You get back here.
Out of the way!
Clear
the way! Get on there!
Stormcap!
Run out! Masters and gallants! Proud on every inch of sail! And no souls but saved! Fire!
These eyes! Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
Ah! On your mark!
Fire! Fire!
No! Ah!
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. The two other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript in the box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. find the object later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear what... It didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
It's so grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up, then. When Achilles said whoever... access sites of great power. What does he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Cornely put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Get off the squad! Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both could be lovely.
You see, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
You don't say.
And then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were. Dark-eyed and kindly dispositioned. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
It's a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Strong as a horse, says now old skipper.
Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
I got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ships in all hand to their watery grave. The Garfou nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Buckle's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my hooded friends.
Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and we'll soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
I also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. The Morrigan now has a ram that can cut through ice itself.
I have heard of such technology, but never witnessed its operation.
What about Smith, then? Is he close by?
Aye, he sails these very waters.
There he is!
Most fortunate timing! Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us! Give chase!
But hold your fire. We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can't this bucket go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier.
Our target's a smart man, but out of his element here.
Samuel Smith is the Templar's treasurer. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to meet someone, or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship, so something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked me, I would have known about it.
When he's back from a long voyage, we'll have our chance again.
Smith controls most of the Templars' wealth, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Sir! To the fore!
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
Stunsails in! Clew up gallant!
As much sail as you can!
Loose tops and royals!
It worked. The way is clear.
Now, once more, your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away.
It's an ambush!
Off where you sit, Diablo Nothing! Smith must not escape!
I don't see Smith's ship!
Let's get rid of these distractions first. We'll find him. Fire! Fire! Brace for impact!
Ready here! He's on trouble there, Captain!
Fire!
They're no match for us!
Loaded, Captain!
Loose and trim too! Brief it on tops!
Haul down and clew up! Furl those mains!
Fire!
Lot of the deuce! Missed!
Clews down! Catch some wind!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Brief the topsails and gallants!
There's Smith. He's moving again.
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator to your demise.
I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach. Douse the gallants and royals!
That wind's trouble, Captain Cormac.
Some sort of cargo there, sir.
That storm could be dangerous. What wickedness is this?
Another Templar tactic. They can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him. Douse the royals and tops! Loose main sails!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
I'm wearing 3 pairs.
Trim the yards off the wind!
That wind's
Drown it all on! Blues up! These are sticks!
We've been hit!
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Now we know where he was headed. Bastard has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this. Douse the royals and tops!
He was headed. Bastard has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
On your mark, Captain! Anchor away!
You will regret this! Think about what you're doing, assassin! Your Brotherhood is using you!
He was headed. Bastard has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Captain, how's the helm?
Fire! Get the mainsails into the wind!
Ready to fire, sir!
Briefing all tops!
We are headed straight for land, sir!
Was headed. Bastard has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of it.
was headed. Barshan has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
It will be your end, assassin! You will regret this! Think about what you're doing, assassin! Your Brotherhood is using you! Kill him! Hold on! Somebody stop him! What are you waiting for? Finish!
He was headed. Barshan has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
You will regret this! Kill him! This cannot be. No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed. Fires down!
Ready, boys? We are headed straight for land, sir! Life, toil and strife, we will men undergo. And we don't give a damn when the gale has stopped, how hard the wind did blow. We're homeward bound, 'tis a grand old sound on a good ship, taut and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink or...
J'ai jamais eu.
Really?
Stop! Stop now!
Halt! Let's have a word. Come on, bastards! I'm a sight. Clear shot.
Get him inside! Got him inside!
Too tight. You can't escape that. Bastards! I'm a sight.
I've got a clear shot!
Bastards! I'm a sight. I'm a clear shot.
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, you eliminated him. James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
Hold that!
He's getting away!
That must be the Templar William Young. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join, or die.
A rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant our colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes, but let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays.
You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop.
Stop there.
I'll let go work at you. Stay with him! He can't last! Who's dirty, boys?
Was it just a dream?
Now to Wardrop and the manuscript.
Guards, come help, please!
I've got a clear shot. In my sights, clear as day. He's dead in me sights.
we will make a soldier out of him.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
Manuscript.
Great. Hope is waiting for you in Sleepy Hollow.
What's in Sleepy Hollow?
Benjamin Franklin. The man Johnson hired to make that strange precursor box work.
So what's the plan?
Meet Hope. Personate one of Johnson's men. And get the box of manuscript to Franklin.
So I'm a messenger, then?
Aye. See if this Franklin can figure out how this damn box operates. Stay with him. Oh, and as far as we can tell, this man doesn't know about the Templars, or the Assassins for that matter.
Oh, a simple task.
For a simple man.
Brief the topsails and gallants!
Well, our anchors on board and our rags are set. Old Radio, Dame Liverpool Julies will never forget. Some sort of cargo there, sir.
Trim the yards off the wind!
All aboard with the main!
All sail, shall take it!
Goodbye,
Who's tops and royals? Goodbye! Ease off the wind!
Banker!
Captain to sea!
You're late. The sky is getting temperamental.
That's not the only thing, is it? Master Franklin, sir. My name is Shay, and this is my associate Hope. William Johnson told us to give you these.
Ah. Thank you, but I'm afraid I must delay my experiment.
Delay it? Why?
The army confiscated my lightning rods. They are essential to conducting the electricity I need to vivify your box.
Master Johnson would not want you to have to wait.
Perhaps there is something you can do, then. Soldiers have been hauling things away all day. Perhaps they could tell you where they've taken my lightning rods so you could get them back.
At your service, sir.
Begin your investigation at the market near the docks. I will stay here and help with the preparations.
This is intolerable. I can barely conduct my research anymore.
Everyone is having metal confiscated.
Yes. The army will melt it down.
You know where the warehouse is, soldier.
Aye, sir.
Well done. Most diverted. Sporting, gentlemen.
I'm sure you're seeing things, but I'll take a butcher. See that strange stuff in Benjamin Franklin's garden?
I keep well clear of that place. They say that man messes with lightning.
Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm.
Is that the last of it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Good. Put it with the rest.
So if the first came to 251, and the Jews were 22,
I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods.
Old mine.
The storage gets worse. Better hurry back to Franklin.
Wait a minute.
Now what have you done here?
Apprehend them!
Shay! Thank goodness! Quick! Help me with the rods!
It's a map! Where is that?
Portugal! Lisbon, I'd stake my life on it!
Make yourself scarce, Shay. The militia will be here any minute. I'm sure they will have questions.
What about you?
I'm a devoted housekeeper.
Right.